Hello, Scorpio. So if you have seen any of my videos in this playlist, this group, this cycle, I don't know. Anyway, from Aries to and including Libra, you may notice that the setup is slightly different now, and there are a couple of different crystals. Reason being, I started this at the end of December in 2022. It is now the end of January 2023. I still haven't finished. Life has gotten in the way, I'll be honest with you guys. But anyway, let's get on with it. So today's reading is all about, well, specifically for each zodiac sign. Today we're looking at you, Scorpio, my sexual... I'm going to say my sexual Scorpios, but that might not be appropriate for some people, so I'll take that back. My sweet Scorpios. Ideally, this is aimed at single people about what's next in love, what's coming up for them this year. But obviously, if you've come across this reading, then there might be a message here for you. And obviously, you're more than welcome to watch it anyway, whether you're in a relationship or not. And as I said, I'm recording this specific reading at the end of January 2023, but these readings are timeless, so whenever you see this is when you're supposed to see it, basically. So if you're watching this in 2025, hi. Right, anyway, so we are going to start with getting a card from the Archeo to get an idea of the kind of energy and traits kind of the person that's coming in for you guys next. And then we're also going to be using the Soul Connection deck to get kind of like an idea of the kind of connection, the feel, etc. We'll then obviously be going into the tarot. I'm using one of my more traditional tarot decks today for these readings, and as always it is clarified by my Dark Mansion Tarot, and then we'll be getting some messages from the fairies and some channel messages from your person or persons, who knows. And then of course we've got letters, numbers and star signs as well, that we'll be pulling a few of those later. And what we're going to do now is we're going to pull 2 charms and a crystal as well to get an idea of the kind of energy. So bear with me, as this is going to be, might be a bit noisy, so apologies. Anyway, Happy New Year! Right. What have we got? Okay. So you guys have good. So you've got the purple mermaid, and you've also got this little squirrely squirrel. Probably can't see. There you go. This is whenever I see this charm and squirrels jar, I always think of that squirrely squirrels, which is from Sword in the Stone, if any of you have ever watched that. But it's a fantastic film. You squirrely squirrels. But yeah, and I mean, and that might be partly what your message is about, actually, because the Sword in the Stone, I know it's not like a love story at all, but it's all about the Arthur finding out who he truly is, you know, and embracing that, because he didn't want to, did he? He wanted to run away, but the universe made him the one that took the sword out of the stone. So maybe this is a person that is already kind of in your life, and you probably might know straight away who I'm talking about. Maybe it's someone that you're not quite embracing or wanting to be with, in the sense that, like, not that they're horrible or anything, or that, you know, there's anything wrong with them, just that maybe you're not looking for anything serious, or maybe I know this is quite specific again, but this might be appropriate for one or two of you. It might be that it's somebody who is an ex of like one of your friends or a family member or something, which is partly why you feel it's not appropriate or it's not right, which I can completely understand, because, you know, we do have girl code and bro code and code. Obviously you do what you think is best, but if it was me personally, and I really wanted to be with that person, I would potentially probably have a conversation with my friend first to let them know. But to be honest, if I really felt that strongly about that person, regardless of what my friend said, I would probably go for it if my intuition was telling me to. But I'm sure some of you will hate me for saying that, but hey, that's me. Anyway, and then we've got the purple mermaid. So as always, the mermaid always makes me think of Ariel, from The Little Mermaid, who is someone who lost her voice. So this kind of connects in the sense that there's something you maybe want to say that you can't, or that you don't feel you can. And it can also be to do with, like, maybe you're not embraced, and well, actually I suppose it's still connected, you're not embracing your emotions, you know, you're not in the water of the cups, the emotions, you're spending more time on the land away from it. And then you also, obviously with this colour purple, it makes you think of the crown chakra. So there might be some kind of psychic link between you and this person. Like, so it might be like, maybe you know, when you're thinking about someone and they text you, or you're thinking about texting them and they text you, or you're about to say something and they say it, you know what I mean? It's that kind of vibe. So interesting. Right, crystal. Oh God. So I've got a lot of crystals in here. I have got a lot of new ones as well that I haven't catalogued, shall we say, as of yet. So for some of you, what I'm having to do is I'm having to put it in the description about a bit more information about the crystal, just so you know in advance. Apologies. Okay, so this the same stone that came up for Virgo, I do believe. And I did categorise this one afterwards, so haha. So this is blue aventurine, or I can't remember how you say it, but you know what I mean. And again, obviously with it being blue, it's linked to the throat chakra. So again, we've got more about voicing things. It's also a very powerful stone, and it's very strongly linked to masculine energy. Now, we all have both feminine and masculine energy, regardless of what gender you associate yourself with as. I'm not sure what the term of phrases now, I can't think. But you know what I mean. But we all have both masculine and feminine energy. So I'm feeling that maybe this is a sign about maybe embracing more of your masculine energy in having a conversation with the person in question, or the other person that's in question, as I say, because I think for a lot of you, this is something to do with a person. You can't see, let me make it that way so you can see the blue. Someone that's maybe connected to a friend or a family member, or something, like an ex-partner. And yeah, anyway, let's get some more information. So we're going to get a card from Archeo. So this is about the kind of energy feel for the person that we're looking at today, or that's coming in for you guys. This might be someone completely new to you. This might be the situation that's going to come about. Obviously, it's going to be different for everyone, as this is a general reading. So, as always, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else. There you are. Thank you. So you guys got the Wanderer. Now, this card always makes me chuckle when I see it, because it always makes me think of Harry Styles. Tell me, is it just me, or does this, maybe not so much nowadays, but this definitely reminds me of a Harry Styles. Obviously, I suppose he didn't have, I think he ever had, did he ever have straight hair? I don't know. But facially, it just reminds me of Harry Styles. So One Direction or Harry Styles might be significant in some way, shape or form for some of you. You've also got the number 3 here. So the number 3 might be something significant. Again, 3 links with this kind of situation we're looking at here. And it could also be March. So we could be looking at either an Aries or a Pisces. Yeah, let me get my book, because I don't use these cards very often at all, but I kind of did my research, and basically I meditated on them all and channeled and blah blah blah, and as you can see I made loads of notes, and yeah. Anyway, so the Wanderer. Oh yeah, Harry Styles. So the kind of energy I got from this was a chameleon, someone who's very attractive. So by chameleon, I mean, well, the animal might be significant, I don't know to you, but you know, someone who kind of is very good at fitting in. Not that they're fake or anything like that. They're just someone who is quite charismatic and quite they're just a people person. They just get on with people. They're very likable. They're very adaptable. But yeah, very attractive, very sociable and friendly. And I've put a word here that I can't even read. And friendly and fun. That's what I've put. So the energy I've got here is judgment, which I'm not sure why I channeled or how I channeled judgment, because I'm not getting that at all from, maybe it's different because of what I'm channeling it for now, but I don't get judgment at all. I've put Knight of, I've put Knight energy in general, and the King of Cups. Now, again, I'm getting a very different vibe. Well, not very different, but I'm getting a lot more fire energy. I would say this person was probably more maybe a Knight or a King of Wands. That's the kind of energy I get. Because the King of Wands for me is someone who is pretty much embodies what I've just said. Someone who's very sociable, very likable, very charismatic, fun. And the Knight of Wands is like that as well, but he is someone who is very energetic and is always the life and soul of the party, that kind of vibe. I'm not really getting cups at all, really, with this person. That's not to say they don't have feelings or emotions, obviously. But yeah, no, I'm not getting that they're, again, it's someone I'd say that was very much in their masculine energy. Anyway, what else have I put for this card? So I put Harry Styles, obviously. I highlighted this bit. Didn't actually make a note up though. But it makes me think of Taurus, because you've got, I'll just do it that way. You've got a bull here. I don't know if you can see that. It makes me think of Taurus. So the star sign Taurus might be significant, of course. Or the dates. So April, May, that time of year might be significant. What else did I put? Map, because it's kind of like a map. It makes me think of kind of like a castle for some reason. I've put that he's smirking, which he is kind of, but again, I'm not seeing it like a smirk. I'm not seeing it like he's being a dickhead. I'm seeing it kind of like, I'm trying to think how to explain it. Yeah, say you're at like a club or in a pub or something, or a bar, and you just lock eyes with this person and they just give you just a very slight grin, and it's kind of like, you just know that means they're saying, hey, you know, that kind of thing. What else have I put? Oh, okay, that was interesting. I put bag of tricks. But again, I'm not seeing that. Tattoos as well. From a physical aspect, this person might have tattoos. Anyway, and the other parts that I have highlighted in here are, oh, here we go. Put emphasis on outer appearance, which again, I don't think is necessarily true. I would say there was someone who was well dressed though. Oh, no, that's a lie. I'm looking at the wrong person. That's why. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm looking at the wrong person. I didn't put anything down there for the negative, really. He's not a person to be crossed or betrayed. That was the only thing about this that I highlighted, which makes sense with the Taurus energy. Anywho, I'm just going to plop. Notice how the colours match as well. Interesting. So that is your person. Oh, wow. I'm sure there's more to them than just that, but the general kind of energy. Hopefully, if you know who I'm talking about, a specific person, hopefully that's clarified it. If you don't, hopefully you don't. That is the kind of, you might not even be the type of person you normally like, I don't know. But there's definitely something about them. Definitely something about them. They're the type of person that is like, they are attractive, but they're probably not someone who's like traditionally attractive. Not that they're ugly in any way, shape or form, but you know what I mean? They're not like, I wouldn't say they were a pretty boy or girl or anything like that. Not that they're ugly, but I mean, you know what I mean by like the stereotypical beauty that we have these days. What, you know, the majority of people find attractive. They're not like that, but they have this energy about them that you just can't not fall for. But yeah. Anyway, so soul connection. Let's see what kind of else we've got here. Scorpio. Just wanted to add something full. This one. Commitments. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. Interesting. And I like how you've got in the ring there's this picture of a couple, which is in colour. The rest of the card is in black and white, apart from the ring. This reminds me of if you've ever watched Once Upon a Time. Regina has a ring. It's not actually a ring. It's like a loop thing off her. I can't think what it's called. You know the thing you put to sit on horses? Saddle. That's the word. Saddle. And she's like enchanted it, and that when she looks in it, she can see Daniel. It just makes me think of that. The fairy tales again. I don't know. Or that program might be significant in some way. But if you look at the couple here, it's like they're makes me think of Hawaii, or that they're on holiday. It's like the honeymoon. It's like they've got married, now they're on the honeymoon. I'm wondering whether maybe this might be to do with something, maybe for some of you, like, you know who I'm talking about. And like I said earlier with the squirrel, it's like you don't want to embrace it. Maybe you're in a situationship with this person or a person. Those there. Let's see what the tarot has to say, shall we? Please have a card for Scorpio about what's next in for them. Page of Pentacles. Again, I know it came out in reverse, but I don't tend to read reversals, just in case you didn't already know that, unless I feel called to do so, which I am occasionally, but not all the time. And this time I'm not. The Hierophant. Oh, jeez. There's that Knight of Wands. And you got the Sun. Nice, nice. Can I get one more card, please, for Scorpio? Please get one more card for Scorpio. I tried to give me too early and I didn't want it, but I'll take it. So we've got the Three of Wands and Justice. Are they all in the frame? They are. Might even be able to fit. Just move Harry Styles over a little bit. Okay, beautiful. And on the back of the deck, we have the King of Cups, which is nice to see. And the Eight of Wands, which is all about it coming in quite quickly. So I want to take both of those because they both feel like they're significant. They're important and part of this. So yeah, I'm going to plop them there for now. Move over there for Squirrely Squirrel. Okie dokie. Actually, I need to put those two like that, which means... There you go. I love it when a plan comes together. Right, okay, so let's stop fannying around with these cards and get on with it. So, Page of Pentacles. So, Page of Pentacles, with it being in connection with a love reading, which is what we're doing today. This is somebody who is coming in with something solid. They're wanting to make something solid. That's that, you know, more serious, committal. They're not wanting to play games and just have a situationship and just having a bit of fun, friends with benefits, whatever. They're wanting something more serious, especially with the Hierophant here, because the Hierophant, again, in these types of readings is all about commitment, basically. And again, you've got that spiritual connection that I mentioned earlier with the mermaid, with the purple, is making me think of the crown chakra, and obviously the Hierophant is a highly spiritual card. Knight of Wands. Well, I don't think there's a great deal I need to say about the Knight of Wands because I've pretty much covered it earlier with our friend Harry over here. So this is your person, as I mentioned. This is them coming in quick. And with the King of Cups and the Eight of Wands being on the back of the deck. So I mentioned earlier how I don't feel this person does have, they're not someone who tends to be very emotional. They're probably someone who tends to play it very cool and casual, but I believe there's things go a lot deeper than what you see, like with the King of Cups. And with it coming out with the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands is all about action and forward movement, and it's quite rapid. It's often about like a message, something coming in. So, as I said, for a lot of you, I think this is probably someone, you know who I'm talking about. They're probably someone that is in your life right now, whether it's through an acquaintance or somebody that you have got some kind of relationship thing going on with. You might be dating them, I don't know. Or you may have dated them in the past, or you're thinking about it, or whatever it is. Anyway, the point is, the message is coming in very fast. They're going to be coming in very quickly. And I feel that this it's telling you that they're going to develop feelings for you very, very quickly. It could be you develop them for them. I'll have to clarify that, but we'll see further on with the clarification cards, we'll know. Now, we also got the Three of Wands and Justice that came out together. So the Three of Wands, so the Two of Wands is all about kind of a choice. Three of Wands is about taking that step further forward. As you can see in this picture. The person here is contemplating, in my art, to me anyway, crossing the Nile, and obviously the River Nile is quite hazardous, being as it has a lot of crocodiles in. Nile crocodiles, the largest crocodile, they're massive. You don't want to mess with them. It's scary, and that's the point. Going into the water and embodying the emotions is scary for this person. Again, this could be you. So there's a lot of kind of thinking about it that's going through, or it's like they've been thinking about it for a long time. They're gonna, when they come forward, it's gonna seem like it's all nonchalant and all like, oh yeah, cool, blah blah blah, let's just go for a drink, blah blah blah. But they've practiced that conversation 1,000 times, you know, in the mirror, and how they're gonna say it or send the text or whatever. And with Justice coming out as well, it's showing the balance that they're coming forward into with the emotions that are coming and the feelings that they're embracing with the King of Cups. Because currently I don't think that's something that they are embodying or that you're embodying. But it will be balanced. So now I'm a bit undecided whether this is their approach or yours. But we'll get the clarification cards and we will get the answer. So let's find out. Let's find out together, guys. Let's find out together. Can I get a clarification card, please, for the Page of Pentacles? Why is Page of Pentacles here? Can I please get a clarification card for Page of Pentacles? I don't know why I've shuffled them this way. Ooh. This is exactly why. I don't know whether you can see how they landed, but I'm taking them because of how they landed. So apparently we have two. So we have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. Which is not clarifying things for me. So I'll see what else we get as it makes sense, but I might have to get more card under the card for that because I'm not entirely sure what they're saying with that. Can I get a clarification card, please, for the Hierophant? Please get a clarification card for the Hierophant. Thank you. So you got the Star, nice. Can I please get a clarification card for the Knight of Wands? No, you can't give me that many, thank you. Can I please get a clarification card for the Knight of Wands? You've got to come out the Tower. Okay, making a bit more sense. Oh, and the Sun, sorry, I didn't even go into the Sun, did I? With the Sun being, it's basically saying how this is a positive connection, basically. I want to say that, this is going to sound really cheesy, you are my sunshine. And if you know, oh, everyone knows that song, don't you? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy on skies of gray. I don't know whether that's significant for anyone or not, but yeah, because the Sun is arguably the most positive card in the tarot. Yeah, I always feel though it's worth remembering not to get burnt by it. You can't stay out and play in the sun all day without some protection, so it's worth just remembering to put your sunblock on, aka Have your boundaries. Even if it's just with yourself. Just, yeah. Can I get a clarification card for the Sun, please? Why is the Sun here? Okay, 6 of Swords. Can I get a clarification card, please, for the 3 of Wands and Justice? Okay, clarification card for the 3 of Wands and for Justice. Thank you. 4 of Swords. I'm going to get another one. Can I get another card, please, to clarify 3 of Wands and Justice? Chariot. Okay. It's very conflicting energy, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, and on the back of the deck, we have the 6 of Cups in reverse, which I am going to take in reverse. And you've also got that Knight again. So for me, that is significant. So 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm still not understanding why they're there, so I'm going to get another card from this deck. Why are the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords here for the Page of Pentacles? What are you trying to tell me? Why are they there? Knight of Cups. Okay, I understand. Okay, is the... okay, thank you. Sorry. So, I understand now. Page of Pentacles is you. Page of Pentacles is you guys. So, let's explain. So, what Spirit is what's saying is that you are coming into this with the Page of Pentacles. You are of a mind of, you know, I want a relationship, not, you know, but you're not thinking too far ahead. It's not like you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna be with the person that I'm gonna marry, or I want to, you know, it's not like that. It's not that deep. But you are wanting something serious. You're not looking for just a fling or a bit of fun or whatever you want to call it. So you might meet this person, and I want to say, I think it's the same for most of these that I've done, to be honest with you. For the majority of you, I think, like I say, know this person. I think you're going to meet, some of you are going to meet them like online through like a dating app or something. And like I say, it's somebody you know, I'm certain, for a lot of you. I think it's someone that, like I said, is maybe an ex-partner of somebody. And maybe you always fancy them a little bit. And, you know, it's a bit naughty. Which maybe makes it more exciting, I don't know. Anyway. And then your Page of Pentacles becomes a Knight of Cups, which is quite a big change. If your Page of Pentacles was turning into the Knight of Pentacles, or maybe even the Knight of I was going to say the Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. But the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups, is generally about the offering of a relationship, wanting some serious commitment, the feels. It's like the Knight of Cups is coming in and giving you the feels. Now, I said earlier, I wasn't sure whether it was you or them. It's you. You're going to catch the feels, my Scorpios. And then your Nine of Swords is going to kick in. So the Nine of Swords, as you can see, is a very anxious, fearful state, energy. Perhaps maybe you went into this not thinking anything of it. You thought it was just for jokes or whatever, or you're going to think that. But the Knight of Cups came in and you got the feels, and it's freaked you out. It's caused a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. Maybe a lot of you aren't sleeping very well, or you won't be. I don't mean to freak you out or anything, but this is what I'm seeing here. But with the Five of Swords coming out as well, for me, the Five of Swords is all about victory. Because the five of Swords, well, it's how I interpret it, especially with this one. As you can see, there's men on like a battlefield or the beach or wherever they are. They've obviously been fighting. These two are dead. And this guy's won. This bandit has won. And you see how he's wielding two swords. It's like the two of swords, only he's not wearing his blindfold. He sees. So this is about you battling that part of you that maybe it's the inner battle, because like I said, maybe it's because this person is someone that you shouldn't be with for whatever reason, but you can't help it. But this is the success, this is the balance that comes, and getting over these fears and embracing your Knight of Cups. So I'm going to jump over here now, I'm afraid, because this reading's a bit more, so I do apologise, Scorpio. Yeah, because I mentioned earlier, didn't I? But both of these really. The King with this, so the back of the deck energy. I just realised I didn't do the back of the deck energy. Oh, I did. It was the Six of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Ignore me. Yeah, God, I'm all over the shop. So we also had the Three of Wands and Justice that came out together. Again, Justice is about balance, as I mentioned. Three of Wands is about planning. It's moving forward. It's making that initial plans and to move forward. But obviously, and with it being a Wands, because Wands are about generally about action, it is that you've made your plan and you were going forward. You were out of your head and you were going forward. You're going on your journey. You're going on your Six of Swords journey. You're moving forward with the balance from Justice. Now, with the Chariot, again, that's forward movement. Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords, for me, it depends on which deck for me, but this particular one is a very reflective image. As you can see, the woman's just sat there. Looks almost like it's perhaps, yeah, it's a graveyard, and this is like a mausoleum. But it's not sad. It's just very calm. The Four of Swords is about healing, and well, yeah, it's about healing. It's that healing energy. So you're addressing your Nine of Swords. You are overcoming it and embracing your Knight of Cups. And the Four of Swords is helping you to heal whatever that wound is that makes you, maybe you do have, I don't want to say you have commitment issues, because I feel that's a bit harsh and rude and it might not be true. But it might, I think more than anything, it's to do with whoever this person is. And perhaps maybe it's triggered an old wound. But the point is, you will be moving forward with the Chariot. With this connection, it will move forward. This person will wait for you. That's what the Four of Swords is about as well. But obviously they're not going to wait around forever, I'm afraid. Right. So where are we going now? Yes. So on the back of the deck, we had the King of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So your Knight of Cups is going to become the King of Cups. Beautiful energy. You're going to embrace it. And yeah, and you notice how I said about masculine energy and things like that. And obviously, regardless, as I said, whatever gender you identify as, it's coming out as the more masculine side rather than the feminine side. You might just be a person that tends to embody a bit more masculine energy than feminine, but you know, it's fine, everyone's different. But anyway, the point of the matter is, King of Cups is someone who knows, he's very clear, he knows what he wants, he knows how he feels, and he embraces it. He doesn't necessarily, you know, and he's someone who can be quite romantic, as well. This particular King of Cups, I'd say, is probably not the most romantic. He's the type, the energy I'm getting with this is like the type of person who, when they're with their person, it's all lovey-dovey and all la 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 la. But outside of that connection, they're probably seen as someone who is a bit, who isn't like that, and people find it funny that they can embrace that side. They have that side to them, basically. Again, it's that balance. And with the Eight of Wands, again, it's about moving forward. It's like you have a moment within this connection where things just click and you just accept it. With this Tower, yeah, that's why the Six of Cups came out in reverse, and that's why I kept it in reverse. Because the Six of Cups, well, again, depends what deck you're on, but this particular one, it's all about nostalgia for me. As you can see, the woman is just looking at photos. She's just someone who lives in the past, who is, yeah, it's just looking at what was or what could have been, and she's not moving forward with her life. She's just kind of, yeah, and staying in the old ways, basically. But with it coming out in reverse, it's showing how you change that with the Knight of Wands. What's interesting is how this it's to do with this it's all to do with this person, because you have the Tower here clarifying the Knight of Wands. And the reason the Tower is here is because, for me, the Tower is all about something has to happen, and either you do it. It's when you know something, you need to do something, or some. Well, yeah, it's usually when you know you need to do something. You know, you need to make a change in some way, shape, or form, either, you know, internally, or you need to change jobs, or go about things in a different way, or whatever it is. But you're not wanting to do it because it's scary. And you know what the outcome is that you want, but we can't always guarantee that's the one that we're going to get, and it's scary. But the Tower, for me, I could say, it's when you're in that situation and it's almost like a pre-warning from spirit, from the universe, saying that basically, well, you can either do it yourself, or we are going to intervene, and it's going to happen because it's what has to happen. So there is divine intervention regarding this connection. And I always have a kind of like a warning with this card, which is basically, yes, you can leave it and leave it up to divine intervention to do whatever they do to you know, bring this about or make the change or whatever it is. But their way is going to be the hard way. You know, it's not like they're doing it to punish you, because you know, the universe and your spirit guides would never do that. No, they only ever come with love and want to help. But it's I'm trying to think how to explain it. So it's like when you know you need to get from A to B, right? But you want to take the prettier route, or it is going to be a bit more of a pain in the ass to take the shorter, but yeah, it'll be that's it. It's kind of like it would be more of a pain in the ass, even though the other route is shorter. So you want to take the windy road, because on that road, you know, like I say, it's prettier scenery, it's cheaper somehow in this scenario, whatever. But Spirit will just bulldoze right through everything and go in a straight line, the quickest route, which isn't always, you know, the subtlest, I think, is probably the best way to explain it. So yeah, but with it, like I say, because this is your person, the Knight of Wands, this is your person, and that's what it is. It's the Tower moment that's going to involve the two of you coming together in some way, and that's why the Knight of Wands is here again, because it's to do with you embracing them and their Knight of Wands energy, their playfulness, their passion, because there's no question how they feel about you. They think you are amazing. There is a lot of passion in this connection, I won't lie, with all the ones as well, but I'm keeping it PG. But yeah, you are embracing your Knight of Wands. And it also makes me think of maybe kind of almost like divine counterparts, as I said, because there is divine intervention regarding this connection. That doesn't mean to say that you're soulmates. Not that I'm saying you're not, but just so you know, it's not necessarily saying that you're going to be with this person forever either. But the point is that this is an important connection. And I can see what it is, even if it's not a connection that is going to last forever. I mean, I hope it does, if that's what you want, obviously. But it's because it's to teach the lesson that this connection teaches you is about the balance and embracing your energy. I think maybe it brings to light things that you hadn't really thought about or didn't realize about yourself, and it's allowing you to address that and become more balanced. So yeah. Whew, that was a bit of a journey, wasn't it, Scorpio? But yeah. Yeah, we've got the Seven of Swords here. Oh, and there's the Nine of Swords again on the back. So I was drawn to this. So the Seven of Swords, Wands, is it's like a battle again. But it's often, I mean, as you can see, there's no one else there. It's a battle with himself. He's surrounded himself with the fire. And that's what we're saying here. It's a similar kind of energy. How it is a battle, an inner battle with yourself. But you will overcome it. You will. You will be. You will. Because I said so. No. Right. Anyway, so now we are going to get some letters, numbers, and or star signs. Just get a bit more information about his person. Any confirmations and things as well. So yeah, here we go. Okay, that's a lot. A lot of star signs there. Right, so we've got the letter X, which again, as I mentioned earlier, it could be this is someone, somebody's ex. Could even be your ex. But yeah. You've got letter J. Don't know if you can see those, so I'll put them up because I know they're tiny. The letter X. The J. You've got the letter F. And straight away with this O, I know it's a 0, but it's making me think of fox, as I mentioned earlier. Fox, yeah. We've got the number 5. So that again could be May or the 5th of something maybe. The number 0 as well, which is like the Fool energy. It's a fresh beginning, a fresh start, taking a leap of faith. So we've got quite a few star signs here. So we've got we've got duplicate here. So we've got Leo twice. So I did mention about fire. And this person is a fire. So they could be a fire sign. So you could look in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Anyway, on the back of this, we've got generous. So there's someone that could be, maybe is quite generous. Or maybe you're a Leo. Maybe you'll be matching signs. And we've got Aries. Or is it Capricorn? It's Aries. So we've got Aries. So again, another fire sign. As I mentioned, there's a lot of fire. With courageous. I still haven't translated these. Keep meaning to do it. And then we've also got Capricorn, which is how I knew that that was Aries, to be honest. Because I'm not being funny, right? But correct me if I'm wrong, but they both look fairly similar, don't they? Let's be honest here. You know, a goat and a ram, they're not too dissimilar. Anyway, so we've got Capricorn, which earth signs. I did mention earth earlier. Yeah, so we've got we mentioned how you're the page. Maybe you're an earth sign, or maybe you're Capricorn, and they're here with affection, or affectionate. Kind of feel like I want to get some more. Hopefully I want to get some more letters or numbers. Let me get some more star signs. Let's see. Yeah. So we got the number 8. So we got August. So again, I'm looking at more Leo. We could also be looking at Virgo. And we've got the letter U. We've got the letter W or M, but it is a W. But if you want to take it as an M, you may do. And we've got a Z, which looked a bit like an N, but it's a Z. Let's think of the Death card. Here something ends, something new to begin. Right. Next we're going to get some messages from the fairies. See what they have to say. So this might not necessarily be specifically about this. It might be about other things, but we'll see what they have to say. So guys, fairies, what would you like to say to Scorpio about this connection, or about other things? What would you like to say to Scorpio? You won't come out. So you've got, whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. And if you notice how you got, this is the heart chakra very strongly shining. And I know it's to do with fairies, but it's an angel, isn't it? Angelic. So it makes it feel like it's kind of like your spirit guides and guardian angels saying, well, you know, we are watching over you, we are helping you heal. And I did mention earlier about an old wound. So for some of you, that might be something you need to know. Something that you might be holding on to. Maybe it was to do with an ex or a person, I don't know. Something that you're angry about. It could even be something to do with yourself, to be honest. Because if you look at this card, I'm just looking at it now. This is the angel, but then it's like there's another angel here as well. It's kind of like 2 in 1. In almost, it's like one of them's embodying the other, like going inside to help. Excuse me. So yeah, maybe some of you need to forgive yourselves for something. Maybe for this, because you know you think it's wrong. You know. Yeah. Oh, straight away you want to come out. Thank you. So we've got emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. And you got the heart chakra, and I mean, it's the same kind of thing here, really, isn't it? You got the butterflies, the transformation. You got daffodil here, which I think of spring, which is coming up very soon, in the next few months. That could also be a sign about maybe when you're going to meet this person, or things might get a bit more serious with this person. What else would you like to say? Scorpio, please, fairies. Okay. Anything else? I'll read that one in a second. Bear with me. Whoa, no, you're not saying all that, thank you. What else would you like to say? Scorpio, anything else? I feel that there is. I feel that there is. Thank you. Just do one more. Okay, I'll stop there. You guys got loads. So this one came up there. So patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So this is maybe to do with that divine intervention we mentioned as well. Then you got more butterflies here as well. I just wanted to point that out. And I love how her wings, it's like they're made out of bubbles. I think they're just supposed to be clear, but to me it's like they're made out of bubbles. That's so pretty. Then we've got business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. I'm sure I said something about that earlier, didn't I? I don't know, I might be making it up. But yeah, do it. You also got ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. This is what we were saying about being honest. And I think it's being honest with yourself personally. And then you've got walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So maybe some of you are already in a relationship or dating somebody, and then this person comes along. Maybe that's what this is all about. Well, I'm just going to say, I don't condone people adultery or anything like that, but you know, you do what you've got to do. I'm not saying, you know, you do what you feel is best. Trust your intuition. That's all I'm going to say on the subject. Right, and finally, we're going to get some channel messages from your person. Or persons. Right, so what would Scorpio's person like to say to them? What would Scorpio's person like to say to them, please? What else would they like to say to them? Scorpio's person like to say to them? Oh, I just realised I didn't go over the Six of Swords, did I? I don't know why I really negated this part. Because I did it with the Sun, didn't I? Sorry, I've just realised. So the Six of Swords is about moving forward. I think that's why I negated it, because it was like, well, I've already said it. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, you got the man, the lady, and the little... I'm not sure whether it's a girl or a boy, but no, it's irrelevant anyway. And you know, they're just starting together on their journey on calm waters. And yeah, that's it. That's what they're saying, is about how you are going to take that journey. Oh, that's weird. Scorpio's person like to say to them. I wish these cards were a bit more solid. It's quite difficult to try and... I'll come back to those in a moment. So we've got I'm an idiot. We've got I have so much baggage. We also have You're My Everything, which is quite cute. What else would Scorpio's person like to say to them? Got I miss you. What else would Scorpio's person like to say to them? Obviously, if you're not with this person or have any kind of connection with them, they obviously probably don't miss you, or maybe they do. Sometimes you can miss someone without knowing them, if you know what I mean. It's like you miss not being able to be with your person, if that makes sense, even though you don't know who they are yet. I don't know. I understand it anyway. I know what I mean. It's not like I need anyone else to understand what I mean. These videos. Anyway, what else would Scorpio's person like to say to them? No, come on, need at least a couple more cards. I think everyone else got 6. So I want Scorpio. There we go, thank you. So we've got Don't Wait For Me, which is interesting. And you've got You're Perfectly Imperfect. I love that one. So some of these cards are a bit confusing to me. So you got I'm an idiot, I have so much baggage. I'm not calling anyone out here, but I can't help but feel some of this is you, not them. I really do. I feel these ones are more you, the energy that we've been discussing. Which is very interesting, because I've never had that before. But I did say about this connection, about it being a spiritual connection. Obviously, if this makes sense, those messages make sense to you coming from your person, then take them. If they, you know, don't think that I'm saying things that aren't true or whatever. If it doesn't make sense, you know, just take what makes sense, as I said earlier. But I can't help but feel this is more you, and this is them. It's kind of like, bless ya. I'm gonna get my little rose quartz heart for you. I'm gonna put that on your 9 of Swords. I'm also gonna put it in reverse. Just gonna do a tiny bit of energy cleansing there for you guys there. I'll put it that way. And I also want some amethyst. Oh, I've got an itch. I just thought, they're not in there, are they? I'll use this. My little amethyst geode. The healing. For years. Yeah, I'm sure you guys need that. A bit of healing, a bit of. I'm just gonna put it so we don't have to worry about it anymore. That's better. I feel better already for that. Alright, I'm gonna take these away, and then I'm also going. So again, if those made sense for, actually I won't do that because I don't want to take away from anybody that those made sense for. But what I am going to do is I'm going to draw some more, because like I say, for those of you that this was about you, these bits, I can draw some more. Obviously, again, take what resonates. Can I have some more cards? What? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that was easy. I didn't expect to care as much. It's not you, it's me. Would you stop? Maybe it is them. Maybe you're both. No, you both can't have a Knight of Wands. Maybe it scares them a bit too. And that's the communication that you both need to have with one another. I feel this, I didn't expect to care as much as the back is them not expecting to care as much so quickly. It could be you as well. And the it's not you, it's me. Again, it could be, I think it's when you have a conversation with them being like, oh, I'm sorry because of X, Y, and Z, or I feel like this, or whatever. It's like, sorry, I just need to move. Thank you. Sorry. It's like, when you're explaining things to them on how you feel or don't feel, or confused or aren't confused, it's like they'll be like, no, it's not you, it's me. I've come on too strong, or whatever. You know, they're such a little sweetheart. But yeah. Anyway, sorry for the confusion. I haven't experienced that with any of these yet, so that's fun. But yes, thank you, Scorpio. I hope this helped. I hope it made sense. Please leave comments below to let me know if it does, or if it doesn't as well, please. And also, you know, if you've got any suggestions on any future readings that you would like to see, please feel free to put those in the comments below. Also, just to let you know, I do offer personal readings as well. If you would like one, you can either book it through my Facebook channel, which is Tashwini Tarot, or you can DM me on Instagram, which is just Tashwini, or you can email me. My email address is in the description box below. And if you haven't already, if you could like, if you would do, and if you do like the video, if you could like the video, that'd be nice. And obviously feel free to subscribe, but obviously you don't have to, you do you. But in any case, I wish you all the best with this and everything else. And as always, I'm sending you guys much love and much peace.